everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing another fill on my other sister. So we're gonna get started by just filing off the old design, and I'll let you guys watch that. I just decided to come back on here and just tell you guys a little bit about myself, I guess. I haven't posted for 2 years now, and that is mainly because I was going into school for cosmetology and I'm now graduated. I've been doing nails on clients for about 3 years now. I started doing acrylics in 2021, which is also when I created my business and my brand. So ever since then, I've been doing nails. I've gotten a lot better from before and practicing and all. And yeah. So after we have filed off all the designs, I'm gonna go in and push back the cuticles so that they're out of the way and we can expose more of the nail plate. After we have finished with that, I'm going to take my cuticle bit and just go around and remove the cuticle from the nail beds. Helps with retention if you guys are having any trouble with that, if you are an upcoming nail tech. You should be removing the cuticles from off of the nail plate so that the acrylic actually sticks to the nail and not the cuticle that is on the nail. And after that, we're gonna take my cuticle remover bit, round bit, I guess. Just remove all the excess cuticle area. Usually you wouldn't have to use cuticle nippers after this, or you don't have to, but I still like to use the cuticle nippers just because I think it gives it more of a clean look. So after you get done with the cuticles, I go in with my sanding band and just lightly buff the surface of the nail. You don't want to dig too deep when you're doing this because that will cause damage to the nail. You just want to lightly, with a very light pressure, go over and just rough up the surface so that the acrylic has something to adhere to. After you have finished prepping the cuticle area, I'm going in and shaping up the almond shape just to make it look sharper. After you've had nails on for a while, they start to get dull, so I just like to crispen up the shape. And we are also going to be going in and shortening them a little bit to match her natural nail. After I have filed and shaped everything, I'm gonna go in with the Mia's Secret dehydrator, and I like to go in with this 2 times just to dehydrate and make sure all the dust and oils are gone. And then after that, I will be using the Mia's Secret primer, and I also prime 2 times, but with 2 different ones. So right now I'm going to be using the Mia's Secret, and then the second one I will be using is the Young Nails primer, and I will go over that after the Mia's Secret. After I have prepped and primed, I'm now going to be going in and filling in the nails with the acrylic. Right now I am using Elegance Nail Supply acrylic in the color Skin. So for this nail, I just used the 1 bead method, just taking 1 bead and applying it to the entire nail. I like to use this method more with shorter nails. It's easier, especially for the almond nails, because almond nails look nicer if they have a very small apex or no apex. So little to no apex for almond nails usually is good and makes them look nice and dainty. I find that if I make the apex too big on an almond nail, it'll look very bulky and not as elegant and slim as a almond nail should look. after I have finished both hands applying the acrylic, I make sure that the acrylic is dry, and then I reshaped the pointer finger just because that was the first time I had acrylic on it, so had to shape it, make sure it was all smooth. And then I use my drill bit to flush the cuticle area so that no water or anything gets under it and it won't lift. And then I just go down the entire nail to make sure that it's smooth and it's not thick. After I finish taking down the bulk and flushing the cuticle area, I like to go back in with my handheld file and file down the surface of the nail to make sure everything is nice and smooth and ready for the design process. Some people like to use their drill for this, but I feel like using the file is I get more control when I use it. So I prefer using a hand file over the drill. Now we're just buffing the nail to get it prepped and ready for the nail art. Fun part for this. So for today we're going to be using the Beetles gel. It's a dark brown color, a Madame Glam Give Me Pie. It's a nice brown orange, and then this gold gel that I got from my beauty supply store, and a D&D black liner. This is the picture that we're going to be recreating, and we're going to get started right into the design. So first I'm going to create a diagonal line going down from the cuticle area to the tip of the nail, and then filling that in. After that, we're going to go to the ring finger and create the heart shape. So what I did was mark the middle of where I wanted the top of the heart to start, and then marked the middle of where the bottom half of the heart is going to start. Then I trace the heart out and filled in all around the heart. After we finish with that, we're gonna go on to the pinky and create that same diagonal line that we did on the pointer finger, just on the opposite side. So I cured that for 60 seconds and then I went over it for a second coat because that gel polish isn't very opaque. And after the second coat has been put in the LED light, I went in with the second color and did a second diagonal line, cutting into the first one. And then I am moving on to the middle finger and painting the jack-o'-lantern outline, which is just two kind of half circles coming together, I guess like a big heart, just the top part and then filling it all in at the bottom. Later we will make the outlines, which will make it look more like a pumpkin and less like a little blob. And then we're just going in on the pinky and doing the same diagonal line. And this color is very opaque, so I didn't need to do a second coat. So I cured that and then we went right into outlining the jack-o'-lantern. So I outlined this in brown instead of black. That's just how it was in the reference picture and I think it makes it look a lot better. So I added the outline and the little stem, and now I'm making the little crevices that are in the pumpkin. After that has cured, I'm going in with the liner brush and outlining everything. For these French tips, they had kind of like the scarecrow pieced together kind of design. So I'm going in and making those lines to make it look like they were sewn together. After I do that, we're gonna go in and make the actual jack-o'-lantern eyes. So I'm gonna do that in black so it's more prominent and you can see it more. And it'll look more like it's dark inside and the outside is glowing, kind of. Just making 3 triangle shapes for the eyes and the nose, and then just a whole bunch of upside down triangles, I guess you could say, for the mouth, and filling them in. After we finish and cure that, I'm going in and putting the gold polish on the corner of the brown. In the picture it looked a lot better because they were stiletto, but these are almond, so it's a little bit stubby, I guess. And then I'm taking that same gold polish and outlining the heart with it, which I think made it look so much better. After we have cured that, I'm gonna go in with the Macart rhinestone glue and put them in the places that the gems will be. I am using the gold gems from Amazon. So in the picture it had 3 different sizes on the pointer finger and the pinky, but since these nails are a little short, I decided to go with just 2. So you'll see me remove the 3rd one and just keep 2 of them on there. And then on the pumpkin finger, I just put 2 rhinestones in the negative space so it's not empty. After I cure those, I'm going to use the Koopa top coat. I love this top coat, it's very shiny and it's not too expensive. I also got this from Amazon. And while I'm putting the top coat on, I'm making sure not to go over the rhinestones, because if you do, it will create a bubble and it won't look very nice. This is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.